Our two candidates are the oldest candidates in history. The oldest.
Yes.
And I was doing a little digging. So we've had two presidents that have had or showed signs of dementia. And that was Ronald Reagan, who ended up being diagnosed with Alzheimer's later on. And also Woodrow Wilson. And we have the two oldest candidates in history. And there has been some research that says that 10% of adult males over the age of 74 have dementia. What do you think about that as our candidates? Like, are we going to see some serious decline in their mental state? They are definitely not at their prime.
I mean, so I would argue. So this is not an area of expertise for me, but I would argue that the chances of us seeing full blown dementia, I guess it would be about 10%, right? They'll both be over that age point. But I think the chance of us experiencing or seeing or noticing cognitive decline is super high. I mean, you can see it already. I mean, I'm less aware of Trump. There's like sort of less footage of Trump trying to be articulate on the spotlight or in the spotlight. But I mean, if you look at a debate, a Biden debate back when he was running for vice president with Obama, and compare it to how he communicates now. I mean, obviously the circumstance is different, the debate is different, the platform is different, but his performance then versus now there's a stark difference. To me, there's no question he has experienced some cognitive decline already.
Oh, goodness.
Don't you think? I mean,
well, the state of affairs these days.
It's a rough
election. So like, what does that say about these two candidates? Like, are they able to be flexible or agile, which I think is super necessary? I mean, what kind of qualities do you think a president needs to have mentally? Is that too hard of a question?
I just think it's funny because I can tell that you're trying to be like apolitical as you ask these questions.
No, I'm not.
I feel like I'm watching you like try and like skirt the line. I think that cognitive performance will be very important in whoever the president is, and I think that, I mean, certainly take out the decline piece. I mean, we know that the way your brain operates, I mean, you become less flexible, less adaptable as you get older. So if you think about like someone like, the bell curve of somebody's performance, I would imagine, and I am sort of making this up, I don't know for sure, but sort of logically I would tell you that your performance probably peaks around 45, something like that, like in that age range. And then experience certainly takes over and sort of protects you, and so there's reason to have a more experienced person in there. But when you get into the 70s, your level of cognitive agility, I think, drops significantly, right? You become much more idiosyncratic, you have your opinions, very stuck in your ways, very hard to adjust. And so when you're working as they are in these kind of tumultuous times, I think it's concerning that their level of, that their age is where it's at. And then you can watch them communicate and you can see that there's probably less flexibility there.
Yeah. But then on the flip side, there are some good things that come with age, like they've seen it all. And so they don't get all worked up, right?
Yeah. These ones seem like they can get pretty worked up, but yeah. Yes, ideally, yeah, they would have sort of a calm and thoughtful approach to things.
Yeah. Some wisdom.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we're seeing that play out, but yes, that would be nice.